A secret U.S. government report just confirmed what the world already suspected. Israeli military units committed hundreds of potential human rights violations in Gaza, but here's the kicker: it'll take the State Department years to review them, if they ever do. The report comes from the State Department's own Office of the Inspector General, the internal watchdog meant to keep U.S. foreign aid honest, and it found many hundreds of incidents that likely violate the Leahy laws, the legislation that bars U.S. security assistance to foreign military units accused of gross human rights abuses. But there's a catch. Israel has a separate vetting system, a slower, higher-level process that effectively shields it from the same scrutiny applied to other nations. It's called the Israel-Leahy Vetting Forum. And while one objection can cut off aid elsewhere, Israel's review requires consensus from multiple U.S. offices that openly advocate for Israeli interests. That's why, despite decades of allegations and thousands of civilian deaths, not a single Israeli unit has ever lost U.S. assistance. The U.S. gives Israel more than $3.8 billion a year and far more under Trump's second term. That's your tax money funding bombs, bullets, and bulldozers used in operations that international observers say have killed nearly 70,000 Palestinians. When a watchdog says there are hundreds of likely violations and Washington still does nothing, it's not oversight, it's complicity. The Leahy laws were born from the post-Cold War reckoning with U.S.-backed atrocities in Latin America. They were supposed to prevent American weapons from fueling torture, killings, and disappearances abroad. But when the accused is an ally, the law bends until it breaks. That's the historical pattern. Accountability for others, exceptions for friends. So the question isn't just what Israel did, it's what the U.S. refuses to see. Follow me for more breakdowns on how policy power and selective morality keep the machinery of war running long after the headlines fade. If you've ever learned something from me, please support the work that makes this possible. This isn't just content, it's curation, education, and legacy building. My link tree's in the bottom. Follow me on all socials. Stay informed and stay safe.